So this is what the concrete company was able to deliver. That's it. Hello everyone, also here from RVT. They started my driveway here. Not started, but the neighbor, he's taking care of that. I think he's coming back next weekend to finish that up. Anyways, this video is gonna be about my water well. I just got started on it. I mean, just trying to make it a flat area where the shed is. We actually, I just bought the shed from Lowe's. What is that? Where's it at? Like bright green. Anyways, metallic green. Anyway, back to this. So this is why I decided to buy the kit, because after doing all that math, I would have probably spent extra $300. I would probably spend extra $300 and saved time on cutting all the pieces the right size, and on the kit, it comes already cut, pre-cut. And I do gonna have to buy, based on the reviews on the shed that I bought, I'm gonna buy extra wood to make it more make it more sturdy, I guess. Extra support and stuff like that. Now I don't know if I'm gonna be doing concrete or if I'm gonna be doing the wood floor. I want to do concrete, but we'll see as we go. I'm just gonna make it flat right now, and more than likely it might be concrete, but we'll see. All right, I'm back. This is the progress I've done. I kind of like mark that corner and this corner and that corner, measuring like 10 actually 8 by 12. So and then I put like a little trench on the back coming out this way. I'm probably gonna have to mess with it more, maybe go further back, but once I build that foundation, and that can be later, it doesn't have to be like right now. So push out that dirt this way, and just kind of flatten it right now. So hopefully that should be enough. So the next step is to actually make the forms for it. I don't have the material, so I'm gonna have to go to Home Depot, Lowe's. Lowe's is closer to here, still like 15 minutes away, but I think it's closer than Home Depot, so that's what I'm gonna be probably using mostly nowadays, since first it was Home Depot because it was closer. Now it's gonna be Lowe's. But anyways, I'll be right back, and I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the it's supposed to be cold Saturday to this Thursday, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up and get some kind of protection to it, to the water well, so the lines won't freeze and bust. So I'll be right back. Hello everyone, I'm back. So I've been working on it. I decided to put it that way. At first I was gonna put it this way, with the entrance on this side, but it will be a lot more work for me to drag more dirt this way. And even though I have some dirt piled up over there, but still it was a lot easier to just put the entrance on this side. And what I'm doing now is all squared up. I measure from that corner to the other corner, and they match. And since I'm working by myself right now, put a screw right there, and then another screw right there, so I can hold the measuring tape. And then over here I decided to put out 2x4 so I can make a small little step going out the shop. And then I'm gonna put another that 2x6 at the end over here, so I can have a small little concrete area so I can step in or roll up or whatever. I still don't know if I want to put a 2x4 or 2x6. I have them cut up over here, so I don't know if I should do. Probably I'm gonna do probably a 2x. Yeah, actually I am gonna do a 2x4. I don't have to think about it. I'm gonna put it right there, and then kind of like so I can make a little ramp going down. And once I pour the concrete, you know, I'm gonna put 2 stakes right here, just like I did over here. This one is already level, so that's why there's 2 stakes. I still had to put 2 like nails on there. I got distracted there for a minute, but I'm back. I put some screws here, so when it's time for me to take them apart, once the concrete dries, you know, cures, I'm gonna go ahead and take them off with that. And it's a lot easier than, it actually is a lot easier for me because those double-headed nails, they're a pain in the butt, especially when trying to square things up. So right now everything's squared, and my next step is to put that 2x4 down there on the bottom, and then go back and put some screws. This one is kind of leveled, but still needs to go up a little bit from here. The only one that's level right now is that one, and I kind of like went around and pretty much everything is leveled. But I'm gonna go back and before I put the stakes down on the sides, I'm gonna go back and go ahead and screw everything in, and actually level everything in. All right, well, I'll be right back and keep going on. That's gonna end up right there where the wall is, so there's gonna be a plug for the actually I'm gonna put a switch. I'm gonna put a switch, 20 amp switch right there. I'm actually 30 amp switch. They make those switches for safety, you know, in case so I don't have to go all the way down to the breaker over there. I can just cut it off from here, and if I need to work on that. And then this one is gonna end up inside, and I actually went a little lower than what I wanted to for this reason, so I can have some pipe sticking up, so I can be able to hook it up from there. All right, so I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm gonna give you a little update of what's going on here. Now, I had some rebar left over from when I was building my shop, and so might as well put it to use here because it's just getting rusted back there. I have it somewhere in the back over there, and well, if you haven't seen the video when I was working on the shop, it's right there on the upper right corner, and pretty much doing the same thing except that doing it on a smaller scale here. So I just have to tie every corner, actually every edge and every corner of each square, and that's what's going on right now. So I'm gonna keep tying the wire on there. Hopefully there's gonna be enough. If not, I'm gonna have to go back to the storage unit and get some more. But I need to get this done because it's cold is coming. I mean, right now it feels really nice, a nice day, but still, you're not gonna have to get prepared for this winter. So all right, I'll be right back once I get done with this. All right, so done putting a wire on every corner. And honestly, you don't need this rebar here, but I have it, so might as well put it to use. And some people they put mesh, and some people they just don't put anything on there because it's not really required since it's a small foundation. But you know, might as well put it on there since you know I do have it. And So the next thing is gonna be put more stakes around for more support, and then after that is the concrete. I use those chairs, those high plastic chairs, and I've got some of those on there. And all right, so I'll be right back on the next step, I guess. All right, so today is the day that they're gonna deliver the concrete. Supposed to. They told me that they're supposed to deliver it at noon, and it is almost 12:30. So I guess I'm not gonna call them yet until maybe 1 o'clock to see what's going on, and hopefully I order some concrete, and hopefully they'll show up. I ordered some concrete. I was gonna mix it myself, and I said, nah, I mean, I can do it, but then I figure maybe I should just go ahead and order some concrete, and then and also pour some concrete on right here in front of the stairwell on the back. Oh, by the way, I painted the stairwell black. I've been busy here, but I painted out black, and I let the steps wood color. I guess the same natural wood. And the reason I did that is because the wood over here on the back is the same thing. Now on the back, actually this is the front of the house. I also cut the forms and mesh right here ready to go, and I haven't painted that yet, but yeah, I might go ahead and pour it over here in the front of the house. It is weird because the front of the house is the side, but the front of the house is, you know, on the back facing my property, and then the back of the house is facing the neighbors. But the reason I did that is because we have a porch right here, and we can have a seat over here and look at the deer. It comes out like almost every day, and they'll be over here eating. But anyways, back to this. I'm gonna go ahead and wait until the concrete shows up, and start recording from there after that. So this is what the concrete company was able to deliver. That's it. I'm just kidding. So they brought the concrete. It was too wet, so I told them that, you know, that's not gonna work for me because it's like 56 degrees right now, but it's supposed to get colder. You know, I'm over here. I don't want the concrete to crack, you know, because if it gets lower than like 40, because it's gonna be probably about 35 tonight, and probably lower as it gets, you know, later or earlier in the morning next day. It's gotta get colder, so I told them to, you know, go ahead and add more aggregate to it, and send them back. I also, yeah, I might walk over there. So the concrete truck flipped those over because those are like little gifts for Christmas. I gotta take them off anyway, but they flipped them off. I mean, flipped them over like that upside down, because he ran over the pole and took out, you know, the get with it. And I was like, what the heck is going on? Because I was over there watering the forms over there with the guy for the concrete. And when I looked, I was like, why is he taking forever to get in here? So when I looked over here, he was stuck over here. And then he's like, oh, you know, I turned it far enough. But when he was over here, the other wheel was like right here. So there was plenty of space over here that he could have gone. And then when he went out, he did take a wide turn over here. So I contacted dispatch, tell them that to send that concrete back because it's too watery, and they're supposed to send some you know, not too watery concrete. It's windy out here, so if you can hear me, I apologize for that. There's supposed to be another truck coming in from different, I guess it's coming back, and they had like about half a yard in it. They say, I'll give it to you for free, and that's when I told him. I said, well, your driver took out my gate. So he sent me a phone number so I can send him some pictures on it, and apparently his boss is not there right now, so I'm supposed to get those pictures. I don't know if when the driver comes back, if they send the same one. I mean, I hope I don't get him too much in trouble, but I mean, somebody's gotta pay for that gate, so or that pole, and I'm probably gonna have to cut it, or I don't know what I'm gonna have to do. Maybe use my truck to pull it back. Hopefully it's not bent from underneath, but if I can bend it back or put it back, then that'll be great. If not, then I'm gonna have to put another pole right there, maybe further inside my property. So alright, I'm just gonna have to wait until the concrete guy shows up. Alright, so the concrete was delivered, and I was busy since I was by myself, and I do have a camera stand, but I don't know where it is right now since we moved and it's in storage somewhere. But anyways, it was delivered, and I was able to fill most of it. I ordered 2.5 yards of concrete, and the reason I ordered this one only takes like 1.62 yards. So the reason I ordered 2.5 yards, so I can have extra, so I can pour the little sidewalks right there in front of the stairs. But according to their dispatch, this was 2.5 yards. And I said, well, where the other yard, where the other yard go? It's like in the truck, probably in the truck. I'm like, well, the truck is empty. But I don't know. He just hung up on me at the end of that conversation, because I didn't even say anything. Well, what am I supposed to do? And he just hung up. So I'm pretty mad about that, but I managed to do this. And then, as you can see, I had to move concrete from here to here, tried to make it, and I still didn't make. See, I kind of like make it go down right here, and on the sides, you know, I did have to fill it up all the way with concrete, because that's where the walls are gonna be, and that's where they're gonna be anchored at. So if you're a concrete guy, do you think this was, you know, fair? Is this a common thing that they don't send the right amount, or are they in the business of screwing people over? Let me know in the comments below. But I didn't even get to finish this part, and I think I'm just gonna pour that later on with my little concrete mixer, which is smaller now. But I mean, I wish I could have had the right amount of concrete that I pay for, but apparently there isn't enough workers. I mean, I don't know what's going on. You know, contractors are in the business of screwing people over nowadays, so I don't know what to do here. But I guess I'm gonna have to go to Home Depot and bring the mixer and pour the concrete that I need in here, and probably remove that and then finish it off later on. So right now I'm just waiting for it to dry out a little bit, and then I already did a pass with this, so that's why it looks kind of flat there. So my next step is to let it dry a little bit. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use that right there. So All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and wait and show you guys after. All right, I did a pass with this one right here. So this I think it's supposed to be a Fresno. That's what they call this. And Fresno material. I guess that's for the final, flattening or smoothing. No, I'm not a concrete guy, but yeah, I forgot to mention, I put those in there. That's leftovers from where they built my Tilson home. They left some on the ground, so I was like, well, they're still good. So I just grab them and I'm gonna put them to use here. Now those are not required, but I just go ahead and put them on there to anchor it down. Some people, they just use those anchors, through the top into the concrete, but I think this is better. Now I'm gonna show you something that I just bought, and they brought it right before they brought the concrete, so I'm gonna go walk over there. All right, so this is what we bought for about 3,600, I think. I can't remember. 3,000. I'm gonna say 3,700 for this. Got it from Rockport. All it needs is the fenders, the front bumper, the hood, this other fender, pretty much the front setup. And they did a hole over here because I can open the latch right here from the inside, and I just clicked on it and it's open right up. But the car starts right up, so there's nothing wrong with it except for the front damage. 2018 Chevrolet Cruze, and here's the pieces. I took them out, they were in the trunk. Now this one I think is done, but this one I think I'm gonna try to fix it, put a little bit of Bondo and a little bit of duct tape on the sides. But that one looks like in pretty good shape. This one is more, I don't know, I mean, it looks like it's bent, different areas, the front, and this right here on the back is bent. So I don't know if it's gonna be easier and cheaper to just get a new one, because they're only like, I was looking at them, they were like $175 for one of this. So I don't know, we haven't decided on that yet. But yeah, man, this is a really nice car. 77,000 miles on it. For that, for that, I don't think it's that bad. What do you think? I'm gonna go ahead and repair it. This is just a little bonus with the foundation over there, when me showing you this car. But oh yeah, and I think there's like transmission fluid leaking from there. So that's it. So if you want to see me repairing this vehicle, let me know and put it in the comments down below, and we'll do it. All right, back to the concrete work. All right, since I haven't been catching anything, I've been using this right here. I haven't been catching anything I've been doing. Just showing you the after. I'm gonna go ahead and do this right here. And this is just to make the edges smooth on the sides. Once you remove the forms, it looks nice. But I'm gonna keep going around with that, and I'll be right back. Alright, my battery's about to die, so I'm gonna take it real quick. I'm pretty much done. It's not perfect, but I don't have a Fresno like the hand one, so I can go over the edges like real good and stuff. So plus it's getting dark on me, sun is setting. So I'm just gonna leave it like that, and then leave it like this for maybe, I may remove the forms tomorrow, but I'm gonna leave it like this for about a couple of days, so the concrete can have some time to cure before I put the workshop on there. I mean the workshop, the shed. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now, and I'll be back either tomorrow or when after I remove the forms. Alright, so it is the next morning and it looks pretty dry now. And like I said, I was gonna remove the forms yesterday. I mean today, but I decided that I'm just gonna leave it on there, because I guess it adds extra layer of insulation there, even though it doesn't matter. But I'm just gonna leave them on there, and I'm gonna go ahead and my next video I'm gonna go ahead and do the forms and stuff, open up my shed over there, and see, as you can see over here, it's like this is our water from yesterday. It's all frozen from the top, I guess, but and it was worse. I mean, it's already 10:50, so but like I said, I'm just gonna leave the forms on there for a little bit longer, and I'm gonna go ahead and start unpacking that package over there on my next video. So if you want to see more of this, like you can see the lines and stuff from that Fresno that I was using yesterday, but it's not perfect. But I was short on concrete. I was like, screw it, Plus it's a shed, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be perfect. But anyways, thank you for watching, and if you want to see a sneak peek of before YouTube, make sure you follow me on Instagram. Also, make sure you like and subscribe. And that's it. Thank you for watching.